Upon the death of Artaxerxes I in 424 BC, his eldest son Xerxes II was proclaimed king. However, his rule was cut short by his half-brother, Sogdianus, who assassinated him and seized the throne. After Sogdianus had seized the throne and killed Xerxes II, he faced opposition from several other half-brothers, including Darius II. With the help of his supporters, Darius II was able to overthrow Sogdianus and become the new Persian king. Welcome to the Royalty Stories channel. Darius II, also known as Darius Nothus, was a Persian king who reigned from 424 BCE to 404 BCE. During his reign, he was able to maintain the territorial integrity of the Persian Empire, stabilize its economy, and consolidate his power over the kingdom. Darius II faced several battles and campaigns aimed at maintaining the territorial integrity of the Persian Empire, suppressing rebellions by satraps, and protecting Persia's interests in the region. Suppression of rebellions was one of the significant challenges of Darius II's reign, as several satraps, provincial governors, of the Persian Empire revolted against his rule. However, he was able to suppress most of them and maintain control over the kingdom. One of the most significant rebellions that Darius II faced was the revolt of Pissuthnes, the satrap of Lydia, who rebelled against Persian rule in 413 BCE. Pissuthnes had the support of Athens, which was at war with Sparta at the time. However, Darius II's general, Tissaphernes, was able to defeat Pissuthnes and regain control over Lydia. Another rebellion that Darius II faced was the revolt of the satrap of Syria, Belesys, who rebelled against Persian rule around 409 BCE. Belesys was defeated and captured by Darius II's general, Mazius. He showed himself to be a capable military leader and was able to contain the rebellions and assert his authority over the Persian Empire. One of the notable campaigns was the invasion of Egypt in 412 BCE, where Darius II reasserted control over the country and secured it as part of the Persian Empire. However, Darius II also suffered defeats, such as those against the Greeks in the Peloponnesian War in the 420s BCE, which weakened the position of the Persian Empire in Greece. Overall, Darius II's reign was marked by a mix of successes and setbacks in his military campaigns, but he managed to maintain the Persian Empire as a major power in the region during his reign. Darius II implemented a taxation system during his reign as the Persian king that helped to stabilize the Persian economy and ensure the continuing strength of the empire. His taxation policies were based on earlier reforms introduced by his predecessor, Artaxerxes I. Under Darius II's system, taxes were levied on goods that were produced or traded within the empire, such as agricultural products, livestock, and manufactured goods. The taxes were collected by local officials and then redistributed to the central government. He established a system of appointed officials, known as the Eye of the King, who were responsible for tracking and reporting on tax collections to the central government. These officials were held accountable for any discrepancies or failures in tax collection, which helped to reduce corruption within the tax collection process. Taxation was based on a percentage of the value of the goods being taxed, rather than a fixed amount, which ensured that taxes remained proportional to the economy's growth and size. In addition, Darius II exempted certain activities, such as religious practices or cultural events, from taxation. This encouraged cultural and artistic development within the empire and helped to create a sense of unity among its diverse population. Darius II was a king of the Persian Empire who is known for his support of the arts and literature during his reign. He patronized numerous poets, historians, and writers, and encouraged artistic and cultural development throughout the empire. One of the most significant writers who flourished during Darius II's reign was Ctesias, a Greek physician who wrote a history of Persia titled Persica. This work is one of the few surviving sources of Persian history from the Achaemenid period, and it provides valuable insights into the political and cultural developments of the era. Darius II also patronized other writers and poets, such as the religious scholar Mani, the poet Ferdowsi, and the philosopher Avicenna. He encouraged the translation of Greek works into Persian and the production of original Persian texts in a wide range of genres. Darius II's support of the arts and literature was not just limited to patronage, however. He also promoted cultural events and festivals throughout the empire, such as the annual Persian New Year celebration, Nowruz. These cultural events helped to foster a sense of unity and identity among the diverse peoples of the Persian Empire. Darius II's support of the arts and literature during his reign helped to promote cultural and intellectual growth in the Persian Empire. By patronizing writers and intellectuals and promoting cultural events and festivals, Darius II helped to ensure that the Persian Empire remained a vibrant and dynamic cultural hub in the ancient world. Darius II oversaw a number of building projects during his reign that left a lasting impact on Persian architecture and engineering. One of his most ambitious building projects was the construction of the Palace of Artaxerxes II, which was built in the Persian capital of Susa. The palace was an impressive complex of buildings, courtyards, and gardens, featuring ornate decorations, detailed carvings, and intricate mosaics. The palace also contained bathhouses, gardens, and audience halls, where the Persian king would receive foreign dignitaries and conduct important affairs of state. Another significant building project overseen by Darius II was the Royal Road, which was an extensive network of roads and highways that stretched across the Persian Empire. The Royal Road was originally built by Darius I, but Darius II expanded and improved the road system, making it an indispensable tool for trade and transportation across the empire. In addition to these major building projects, Darius II also oversaw the construction of numerous smaller structures, such as temples, fortifications, and public buildings. He also commissioned a number of works of art and sculpture, many of which depicted the kings and gods of the Persian pantheon. Overall, Darius II's building projects left a lasting impression on Persian architecture and engineering, and many of the buildings and structures that he commissioned during his reign remain standing today as testament to his vision and ambition. Darius II died in 404 BC, reportedly from a battle injury that had been sustained several years earlier. The injury was sustained during one of his many battles with Egypt, which had been a significant challenge to his rule throughout his reign. The exact details of Darius II's death are unclear, and there are different accounts of how and when he died. One account suggests that Darius II was assassinated by a courtier named Bessus, who was governor of Bactria. According to this account, Bessus conspired with other courtiers to murder Darius II and take control of the empire. Another account suggests that Darius II died of natural causes, possibly due to complications from his battle injury. This account is based on the writings of other Greek historians, including Herodotus and Xenophon, who were known for their more factual and sober accounts of history. Regardless of the exact circumstances of his death, Darius II's passing had a significant impact on the Persian Empire. He had ruled for approximately 19 years and had faced numerous challenges to his rule, including rebellions in Egypt, conflicts with the Greeks, and power struggles within his own court. After his death, there was a struggle for the throne, which weakened the Persian Empire and made it vulnerable to external threats. Darius II was succeeded by his son, Artaxerxes II, who faced challenges to his rule from his own brother, Cyrus the Younger, and other claimants to the throne. The instability caused by the power struggles after Darius II's death weakened the Persian Empire and made it vulnerable to external threats, including the rise of the Macedonian Empire under Alexander the Great. In conclusion, Darius II's death marked the end of an era in Persian history and set the stage for a period of instability that weakened the empire and made it vulnerable to external threats. Please don't forget to subscribe and activating the bell button. Thank you for watching Royalty Stories channel.